Hi Cancerians, here is your reading, part 2, for the week 19th to 25th November 2023. Okay, so we're on to the last card. This is your last card. Doop, boop. Okay, now if you look it up here, you can see the dog. Okay, I've moved the other cards out the way. Turn the dog, and then on your last card, you've also got the dog. So you turn the dog to make the picture. Okay, incredible, these cards. It's like having inside information I found. I watch things happen as they occur and go, oh, that's what it's about. However, years and years ago when I started reading these cards, what I thought things might be, now years later, are quite different. So it takes a while, but man, they're incredible. So since it formed the dog, let's go there. You got position 2, relationship with friends. You have friends whom you can rely on. When going through life's difficult moments, we have friends who are willing to help us, and we should allow them to do so. Not all people are good, but when you get this picture, you know the people around you can be depended upon and trusted. Other pictures, such as the forest, in positions 3 and 4, the cat, fox, and horse, will warn you of danger from friends. The word friend is interesting. Sometimes we get the greatest support from people whom we don't even consider as close friends. For example, during a difficult time in your life, a friend of your spouse's may somehow sense your trouble, and by inviting you out to social gatherings, help you get through your immediate crisis. The death of someone in your family usually brings out unexpected support from friends. A friend may bring over a pie or some other food, knowing that cooking is not on your mind at the time, yet it is necessary to eat to maintain strength. You might even hear from friends that you haven't seen for a long time. The fact is that there are people out there who care for you. Picture is always welcome, as it reminds you that you are not alone in this big world. The proverb says, better to have 100 friends than 100 rubles. Okay? So when you get the pictures in your reading, it's sort of what's happening around you. But on the last card, it's the position 1, the outcome. So, relationship with friends, position 1, the doggy. You have a faithful and constant friend. The value of this picture is not so much to tell you that which you already know, but to remind you that you have friends who you can rely on for help. Your friends are faithful to you. For example, you had planned to do some travelling with a friend, but the plans fell through, yet you are inclined to put the blame on your friend. Then this picture comes up in position 1. This is a gentle reminder that your friend was not at fault. On further consideration, you will realise that you were partially to blame for the plans not going through. In fact, your friend was a better friend to you than you were to him or her. Okay, next card, 17, the stork. New beginnings, change. And it's in position 1. Okay, here we go. A change of residence is probable at this time. Does not mean that you have to move, only that the circumstances are good for a change of residence at this time. If you are thinking of buying a house, then the deal you are making is good and you should go ahead with it. The same would apply to any other type of residence. There are times in your life when you consider moving into a larger house or buying one for investment purposes. However, you hesitate and don't go through with it. Later you look back and regret not having purchased the property. Everything has appreciated and you would have done very well financially. Hindsight is great, but unless you do something at the appropriate time, you will have regrets. When the picture appears in this position, you shouldn't hesitate. Problems will work out and the move will be a successful one. Remember, herons have to move to where the fish are. Okay, and then you've got friendship, 36. Just getting over this flu right at the end of it, and didn't hang around. Okay, In position 2, woohoo! State of the union between two people. Here we go. Love will weld you into one with the person you love. This can be a new romance or a new strong feeling toward the person you are involved with. In either case, love you have is a good one based on respect. This bond or welding into one doesn't necessarily occur at the time of marriage, when you are passionately in love, but can occur later when you get to know the person better and truly begin to appreciate her or him. Now let's go to position 1. A strong friendship. Oh, it sounds like you've got some good friends around you there. A strong friendship will be a support to you for your entire life. This usually is the friendship of the person you are living with or are involved with in a strong way. In contrast, the dog picture refers to being strictly friends, even lifelong friends. If you are jealous or worried about your relationship and this picture comes up, then you know your worries are unnecessary. Picture also shows up when you are having other problems. It gives you reassurance that you have someone to rely on. No matter what problems you might be having, it is a life picture, meaning that the relationship is a lasting one. Lovely. And then you got the lilies. Doot doot, lilies in position 4. Well, this is interesting. That you'll see how this all incorporates together. Useless doubts about faithfulness, jealousy. This is a very reassuring picture for those who suspect that their spouses are having an affair. The snake picture in position 2 will warn you of unfaithfulness, while the lily picture reassures you that your jealousy is for nothing. Even if your spouse is out with someone of the opposite sex, their conversations and actions are such that you don't have to worry, as your love relationship will not be affected. The reliability of this picture has been tested many times. The picture has spared people many hours of anguish. Jealousy is called the green-eyed monster for the havoc it can cause for those involved, but mainly for the person who is jealous. If you can spare yourself the tormenting fits of jealousy by taking to heart the reassurance of this picture, then you can add years of happiness and peace to your life. Position 1. You will have a happy life full of meaning. This picture implies to your entire life. You will not get it every time. It usually appears at times when you have doubts or problems. It is a reminder to be true to yourself. To follow your gut reactions, as they are valid and will bring you to a successful outcome. The picture tells you that you have a happy life. You will have a happy life. This does not mean that you will have no problems or sad periods, but rather that overall your life will be more happy than sad. It also tells you that your life will be full of meaning. This means that the field of work you have chosen will benefit the world or humankind in some way. Christ's life is the ultimate example of a happy life that was full of meaning. His teachings of loving each other and caring for the poor have endured for 2,000 years. Your efforts don't have to be so grand, yet whatever you do will be of benefit to others as well as make you happy. There you go, Cancer. I hope you enjoyed that. Love these cards. Please like, share and subscribe, and perhaps I may see you next time. And thank you, people all over the world, mainly women, but there's a few men popping up. Thank you, everyone. Take care. See you on the next one.